Hello, my name is Destiny James. I am a student at Chattahoochee Technical College, and I am currently enrolled in ECC 1103, which is Child Growth and Development. Today, on September 9th, 2023, I will be talking about the topic of the importance of hands-on learning in young children. My resources today will be the National Association for the Education of Young Children, or NAEYC for short, their paper on developmentally appropriate practices in early childhood. My second source will be the textbook Understanding Child Development by Charles Worth and published by Cengage. So let's get started. First and foremost, I want to just start by identifying who the young child is. And Koppel and Breckeman from NAEYC would define the young child to be from ages birth to 8 years old. The young child could also be broken down into subcategories. An infant is considered to be 0 to 1. A toddler is considered to be 1 to 3. The preschooler is 3 to 5. The kindergartner is from 5 to 6. And the primary age student will be from 6 to 8. So now that we know who the young child is, let's talk about hands-on learning. What is it? Why is it important? So at the root of it, hands-on learning is play. Play is so important for the young child. It is how they build knowledge and understand the world around them. It's how they see the world through their eyes and learn. And as Piaget would put it, it's how they construct their knowledge. So through play, children are actually learning at a cognitive level. Through experiences like object manipulation, through social interactions with peers and teachers, through sociodramatic play, students are actually making brain connections when they play, and they're learning at a cognitive level. They receive input through play that then forms schema that later turn into concepts that help them along the lines or help them down the lines build math and science skills, which is really cool when you think about it. NAEYC also says that play is important because it helps children self-regulate, it helps them promote language, it helps them develop cognition, and then it even helps social competence. So let's talk about some examples of hands-on play. Now that we understand what it is, we understand why it's important, I'm going to just go over some examples of hands-on learning that's developmentally appropriate for the young child. So let's start off with the infant. The infant from age 0 to 1 is in their sensory motor stage, as Piaget would put it. The sensory motor stage is very important it's when infants use their senses to learn and experience the world around them. So things such as sight, smell, taste, hearing, these are all very vital for the child as this is how they're learning. So providing hands-on play or hands-on activities for the infant would be providing things like different materials or different objects with different textures, such as felt books, teethers, silk scarves, different things like that is how the infant is actually building brain connections and learning about the world around them. Mouthing is also very important during this stage. As we know, infants like to put things in their mouth, but they're actually learning by doing it. So when you do provide these play materials, make sure that they are non-toxic and don't present a choking hazard. Moving on to the toddler. So the toddler or the preschooler is considered to be in their pre-operational stage. Representational play and symbolic play is very important during this stage. So providing hands-on learning experiences such as setting up dramatic play centers with open-ended toys provides ample opportunity for students to learn and create using their imagination. It also helps them provide opportunities to interact with their peers. This is great learning for language and development as well. Moving on to the kindergartner. The kindergartner is in a very cool stage. They're transitioning from their pre-operational stage to the concrete operational stage. This is also the time when most kids start school. So language development and literacy becomes very important at this stage. So some hands-on learning that you can provide as a teacher would be creating reading centers where students can interact with different books themselves. That'll help foster a love for learning and reading. Moving on to the primary age student. The primary age student is in their concrete operational stage. Also at this stage, because they are in grades like first, second, third grade, a more formal instruction is expected of them. However, play and hands-on learning is still very important. Providing different materials and activities and games that kids can engage with actually helps them further concepts. So for example, if you're teaching a new math concept, providing math manipulatives for students to use and visualize the concept that's being taught actually helps them to further grasp the idea. In conclusion, play is so important for the young child. It is how they learn and experience the world around them through their eyes in a way that brings joy and creativity. And I want to close with this. In his book, A Child's Work, Paley says, "Play is the mechanism by which children learn. It's how they experience their world, practice new skills, and internalize new ideas, and therefore is the essential work of the child." So, play on. Thank you.